What's up everyone, I hope you're having a good day, and in today's video I'm going to be going over some of the most optimal iPhone HUD you can use for Fortnite Mobile. These HUDs are both based on 6 or more fingers, and also the same button layouts as in my optimal iPad HUDs. While I've never actually played on phone, I've made these HUDs by talking to some of the best phone players and seeing what they use in their HUDs, and also using some of the button layouts I would use in an iPad HUD. If you enjoy the video at any point, please drop a like, and if you want me to cover anything in specific, let me know in the comments below. But other than that, let's get right into the video.
Left the tongue stain, let my what hang, falling short breath, got my lungs cave, I'm a nuisance.
Now this first claw I'm going to be showing you is a 6-finger claw that uses hotbar and double edit binds. Now if you watched my optimal iPad HUD video, you would actually know that I don't recommend using hotbar and instead using the extra buttons so that you can remove the need to switch between build mode. But the extra buttons do take up more space in some scenarios, and I think the trade-off for being able to play more fingers on phone is worth using the hotbar, as you can still be really efficient with it. But if you can modify this HUD to use the extra buttons, I'd actually recommend that, and I'll show you a 7-finger HUD later in this video, which actually uses the extra buttons. Getting into this HUD though, the thumbs are pretty much similar to my iPad HUD, with the right thumb being used to aim and also the pickup button, and then the left thumb being used simply for movement and pressing on inventory. Usually I would leave the thumbs just to do one task, but on an iPhone I could see that there's less space and you may need them to do more than one thing. Moving on to your left index finger, this is where you're going to select your builds with the hotbar or extra buttons, and also start your editing process by pressing the edit toggle and reset. This HUD also takes advantage of double edit binds, which I'll explain in a future video, and I explained in my iPad HUD, but essentially you start the edit by selecting this button, and then selecting the tiles with your left middle finger, which is also used for firing. After you select your tiles, you can use confirm on release, or just press the edit button, depending on what you want, but I would recommend using confirm on release. And to reset and edit, you start the edit by pressing the edit toggle and reset, and instantly resetting by using your right index finger, which is the extra edit button, which is on top of the ADS. With your right index finger, you also ADS like I said, switch between build mode if you aren't using extra buttons, and crouch. Then your right middle finger is used for jumping, and that's it. And that's pretty much the 6-finger HUD. Some advantages of this HUD is the editing optimization, visibility, and spreading out of buttons to reduce misclicks. One of the disadvantages of this HUD though is the build selection and also use of thumbs for other actions other than movement and aim, but this is why I'll show you a 7-finger claw now. This 7-finger claw uses 4 fingers on the right side and 3 on the left. Starting on the left side, your left thumb is used just for movement. Your left index finger is used for selecting between builds and weapons, and also starting your edit process by tapping on the edit toggle and reset button, and your left middle finger is used for firing. The right thumb is used for aiming, your right index finger is used for the pyramid, ADSing, selecting the tiles you edit, using items, and also build mode. And if this seems like too much for one finger, you can move the use button to a different finger, or trying to remove the switch between build mode button from your HUD completely by just selecting the individual combat and build button. Your right middle finger is used for resetting edits with double reset binds and also exiting vehicles and selecting your inventory, and your right ring finger is used for jumping. Those are both the iPhone HUDs I have to show you. If you feel like switching right to 7 is too much, especially on an iPhone, I would slowly progress, moving to the 6-finger, and even if you need help before that, switching to a 5-finger and slowly adding 1 finger at a time. If you enjoyed the video at any point, please drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.
18 days until she posts out. I see the AC gray riding the road when the car stopped changing lanes. Fill the cup till my heart dropped, changing